How do I start a live video without being really awkward? I have to say, in the online space, live video is taking over, and so many people that I work with really struggle to figure out how to begin their live without stumbling and fumbling. And so today I want to talk with you guys about some of the most common ways that I see people beginning their Facebook lives. This is going to be pretty entertaining. So before I jump into that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jen Casey. I am a business strategy coach, and I work with online entrepreneurs, specifically those in the health and wellness field, turn their social media into sales. And like I said, today is all about how to begin your live video without being awkward. But before we do that, we need to kind of dissect and assess some of the most commonly used tactics. Whether intentional or not, these are the ones that we see most often in the online space. The first one is the qualifier. This is the person that as soon as it turns on live, they immediately tell you who they're speaking to. So it'll look something like this. Hey health coaches, I'm so glad you're here. Today we are talking about how to turn your social media into sales. If you want my strategy, stay tuned because that's what we are diving into today. So that is the qualifier. Immediately know who they are talking to. The next one is the waiter. This is the person who is waiting for people to jump on. So it might look something like this. Okay. Yep, we're on live. I don't see that many people on right now. Oh, hey, Joanne. Hey, Scott. Yeah, we're just going to wait for a couple more people to jump on before we get started. Okay, so this is one we see a lot in the online space, and the problem with this one is replay views. If you are beginning your live with 30 seconds or a minute of waiting for people to jump on, what happens? Your replay views are going to go whoosh. Truly, you have about 15 seconds to grab someone's attention and tell them why they should stick around. Now, of course, if you are doing something that's a little bit more of like a webinar feel or something that you are really trying to maximize your views and you don't want to start immediately, then okay, but I definitely wouldn't do that for every single video. If it's a team training inside a private page or something like that, that can definitely work, but realize that if you're not keeping my interest and you're not telling me immediately what I'm going to get out of this video right from the get-go, people aren't going to stick around. So that is the waiter. The next is the storyteller, and this is another great one that you can use to really captivate people. So in this scenario, we are going to begin, the second it goes live, you begin with a story. You don't introduce yourself, you don't give the title, you just begin with your pivotal moment in your story. So it could look like this. My endocrinologist said that because of my years of acid reflux and IBS that I could potentially have a precancerous condition of my esophagus. I was 19 years old. Boom. Immediately I'm like, whoa, what? Holy crap, that's something that actually happened to me, and it's one that I used to use quite often when I was a health coach in various posts long before the days of live video, but that has impact. So try to think of different stories that you can really use because first of all, people really get to know you. It's great for replay views because you grab the person in right away and you take them through that moment. The next is the person who's not sure the camera's on and they're not sure that they're live yet. So it might look something like this. Oh, hey guys. Hi. Yep, hold on. Just fixing this. What's up, everybody? Oh, whoa. Yep. Hi. Hey. Yeah. So, everybody, we're live. What's up? Scene, right? Okay, so in that scenario, you've now wasted a few seconds being distracted, being, kind of all over the place. And listen, for some people this really works. I see a lot of celebrities who can literally do whatever the heck they want. It doesn't matter. It's completely your brand. But I'm not learning from you immediately what is happening. I don't know what I'm going to get. And I'll tell you, there was a viral video that was previously viral. I saved it. I uploaded it onto my like page. And if you look at the analytics of that video, the video's 30 seconds. And it has about 5 million views. It's like a pug video, right? The first 15 seconds, That is the average watch time, 15 seconds. So 2 million people were only engaged for 15 seconds of that pug video. So when we literally say that you've got 5 to 10 to maybe 15 seconds to grab someone's attention and to capture them, we're not kidding. It's got to happen immediately. Okay, the next one, this is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine, and you can do a little bit of this, but don't go crazy. So this is the person that says hello to every single person that comes on, but also interrupts themselves through what they're talking about. Now, if you want to jump on and say hello to a couple of people, answer a couple of questions and engage, that's a beautiful thing. That is the whole point of live video, that you can directly interact with your audience. But there's a line that must be drawn, all right? Because there's some people where they've got great content and I want to hear what they have to say, but they're like, all right, guys, so today we're going to talk about this social media. Oh, hi, Brian, training, and oh my God, Kelly, that's so funny. And we're going to be diving into Facebook. No, oh my gosh, Joanne, I'm so glad you're here. Ads, and the real thing about Facebook ads is, hi, Kelly, hey, Brian, hi, and it's like, oh my God, finish your sentence. Finish the friggin' sentence and then say hello to people. So if you want to break this up a little bit and engage with your audience, I say 100% do that, but at the very least finish your sentence, or at least finish the idea. So if you're getting a lot of questions and they're distracting you and you're constantly going off topic and it's making you go all over the place, if you feel all over the place in being on live because you're constantly distracted, well, your audience is completely lost because you're not finishing a thought. So really do your best to maybe not look at the comments, not look at the people who are jumping on. Wait until you finish your introduction, say hello, finish your, expert positioning, this is who I am, then say, oh, hi, Jacqueline, oh, hi, Sarah, and then you go into your first tip. And then in between tips or little bullet points that you're making, before you go into the next thing, you can stop for a moment, answer questions, engage with the people who are on live, but realize if people are coming on for valuable content, especially those live viewers, the replay viewers, they're not there. They don't see that these people are on live, so they're not being able to interact with you. So I really recommend that you make the decision prior to going live whether or not you want it to be a more Q&A open forum style, or, I tend to do more educational style live videos where I'm just delivering content and I'm teaching, and I will engage with people towards the end of the video because I want to be able to repurpose that content and I want it to be digestible for the people who are watching the replay. Or if I'm running a Facebook ad to something, I want it to be valuable to all of those people and not frustrating and annoying. Okay, so we already had the qualifier, the waiter, the storyteller, the not sure my camera's on, the say hello to everybody and interrupt yourself, and the other is the professional. So the professional is the person that gets on and immediately tells you the title of what they're going to talk about. So they might say, are you struggling to turn your social media into sales? Today, I am going to show you my 5 tips on how to use Facebook ads to increase your engagement and expand your cold market. Immediately, if someone begins a video that way, I know exactly what I'm getting. And if that's something that I need in my business, I'm going to watch it. If I don't have an online business, I know that I can keep scrolling and I don't have to wait around to figure out if it's valuable to me. Okay, so that's the professional. Next, we have the whisperer. The whisperer. Now, guys, full disclaimer, I've probably been every single one of these, so that's why I feel like I can make fun of it a little bit. The whisperer is the person that's, hey guys, so how are you doing today? We're going to be talking about how to turn your social media into sales, and I'm really excited to share this today. It's going to be really amazing, so yeah. Right, so this is the person who needs a microphone. Like, I've got my mic on right now, my lapel mic, it plugs into your phone, it's like $70. Honestly, having good sound quality in addition to good lighting does make a big difference. You don't have to go crazy and spend tons of money. Where is my thing? There's like a little tiny Diva ring light. I think it's where did I put it? It's like over there. It's like $15. I'll leave it for you guys in the link below, and you can just clip it onto your phone, and it's really great. $15, super easy, compact. It's like this big, and that's going to really help your visual. And then seriously, get a microphone because the sound is so important, and especially if you have a lot of noise, your neighbors are making noise during the day, which seems to happen a lot for me. My neighbor was just dragging his garbage cans down his driveway, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can we be done with this please? So I can make a live video. But luckily this bad boy, it doesn't really pick up a ton of external sound. It's pretty focused right here. So that definitely helps if you have a noisy household. And it also, when people can hear you and actually hear what you're saying, it makes such a difference. And for repurposing, it's amazing as well. Okay, so that's the whisper. The last one that I have is the mom. The mom. Okay, ready? So guys, today we are talking about social media. No. Okay, mommy's on live right now. No, Caroline. No. Okay, go ask daddy. Okay. Sorry guys. No. Do not put peanut butter on your brother. No. Okay. I love you. Okay, go at, oh yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Kids. Okay, right? So we can joke around about that a little bit. I love the moms. They hold it down. And I honestly think that, I'm not saying that's a bad one. I think that one's brilliant. You know, when the kids pop in, that's real life. And especially if you're a mom, that's part of you. That's part of your brand. So you just kind of have to own that. Now, of course, there are some that I just kind of discussed. Some are a little bit better than others. I think beginning in a professional manner, if your goal is to, really build a professional brand, or maybe you're trying to do something like I am with business coaching, or you're doing health coaching or life coaching, maybe your style is a little bit more structured, the way that I do things, right? Or it could just be really freeform. I see people killing it with just really chill videos where, they're holding their camera, it's a little shaky, and they just get on and they talk to people. It's almost just like having a FaceTime conversation with their best friend. And I really, truly believe that, it could work no matter what you're doing. You just need to find your rhythm, find what allows you to bring out the most of you, because that's really the goal, is to be as authentic as possible when you are getting on live so people can really see what you're about. That's when they're going to decide whether or not they want to work with you further. So I want to ask you guys, post in the comments below, which of those are you? And is there any that I maybe missed? Is there one that I maybe didn't cover that you're like, oh my gosh, this one is totally me? So I want to hear from you guys. And, just to quickly recap with you, the whole purpose of sharing all of these little kind of silliness and all of these little tips is like, live video is killing the game right now. Live video is changing social media. I have watched it happen in so many of my clients and in my own business. I mean, things have just completely up-leveled at such a pace that I never would have been able to imagine. And I really don't think I would have been able to do that without the power of live video and just being able to get on and talk to my people and share and teach. So, when you are doing your live videos, remember that you want to really make sure that the content that you are sharing is valuable and tangible for your replay viewers. So if you're going off on tangents, if you're having side conversations with your brother-in-law who happened to jump on and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, that was so funny the other night, bowling, haha, inside joke, like you're just excluding the people who are on live with you. And you really want to make sure you keep that to a minimum for the most part. So know before you go live what type of a video you want to create, if it's going to be more of a live training Q&A format, or if it's going to be something that you really want people to share. The shareable content is going to come when it's entertaining, inspirational, or educational, right? That's when people are going to tag their friends underneath. That is when they are going to hit the share button and put it on their page. So remember that. And speaking of which, if you guys want to invite any of your friends to this right now or hit share and put it on your page, I would love for you to share that if you've got some entrepreneurial friends who would benefit from this video. And lastly, when you begin your live video, begin with confidence, begin with energy. As it is counting down 3, 2, 1, hold a smile on your face. The worst thing is when you try to begin with a totally dropped low energy and you're just like, hi guys, right? It's just like, bleh. So begin, get yourself amped, know what you're going to say, have that first sentence in your head. I've got notes right here. I've got my notes. You could do that too. Give yourself that safety net if you need it. And it'll help you to stay on track. So begin with energy, begin with either your title of the video, qualifying people. Who is this for? Is it for health coaches? Is it for busy moms? Is it for people who are, Christians? Who is this for? Who do you want to watch your video? And, just really make sure that you are being you. First and foremost, make sure that you are being you. So many people try to be this peppy, hyper person because they think, oh, that's what people want. No, you gotta be you. If you are really sassy, sarcastic, and monotone, then be that, but just bring up your physical energy a little bit just so that it can be a little bit more engaging, because that needs to come across on camera because you're not in person. So those are my tips for you today. If you found this valuable, please feel free to hit the share button, tag an entrepreneurial friend below, and if you want to learn more about me and connect, you can head over to the Facebook group, Health Coaches Go From Social Media to Sales. I run this group with my business partner, Angie Lee. We work with wellness entrepreneurs, life coaches, business coaches, health coaches, people who are selling oils and network marketing, people who are selling makeup, all types of wellness stuff. So come on over there and hang out with us. You can also directly go to that group by typing in your URL, www.healthcoachesmakebank.com. We would love to have you. We share free trainings in there all about social media, sales, marketing, branding. So come hang out with us. We would love to have you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.